What is up, guys? So you haven't seen the other video yet, so you want to know what I'm doing? So let me explain. As you can see, got all these parts over here. This is for my head, so I took the head off the 240 right here, have the valve cover over here. That's what we're gonna be doing today. Placing the head gasket blue. There's a few spots, there's 2 spots. It might be kind of hard to show on camera, but just know the head gasket did blow. Head's at the machine shop right now, getting work done, checking for flatness, replacing the valve seals, all that. So in the meantime, figured might as well paint the valve cover. I was gonna get it powder coated, but I thought about it and I'm just gonna do it myself. So if you don't know, I have my Garrett's GT3076R. It's powder coated this purple color, this dark purple. Let me shine a light on there so you can see it. Yeah, it's been like this for a little while, so that's what color that is. I want to do my valve cover similar. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna paint this portion of the valve cover. I'm gonna leave this black. I'm just gonna mask this off and clear coat it afterwards. So yeah, like I said, this is just a filler video till I get my head back. Then I'll have a whole video of pulling the head off, placing the head gasket, all that good stuff. I'm just gonna do it all in one video. So you'll get the paint I'm gonna use. Let me show you guys. So the paint I'm gonna be using is Duplicolors Metal Cast. This is actually the same stuff I used on my bash bar right here. Don't mind this is from my brother's truck. Same thing I used on my bash bar, except obviously that's gold, that's purple, but it's a translucent. It's supposed to mimic like an anodized finish. So this is over my bash bar. I have a whole video of that. I'll put a link up right here if you want to go watch that video of me doing the bash bar. I was gonna do the glitter the same on the valve cover, a little bit of glitter in there, but it's out of stock everywhere, so fortunately I can't get it. But yeah, it's like a translucent color, so if you put it over a chrome or a bare metal, it comes through. Obviously that's what translucent means. So figured I'm gonna do that color on the valve cover to try and match that, my turbo. I don't know how close it's gonna be, but it's already this kind of shiny silver color, so hopefully it turns out the way I expect. There's a lot of blemishes and stuff on this valve cover. I don't really care about that. I just want to change the color. Then I'm gonna clear coat it with this. This is already kind of a clear, but I'm gonna try and put this over it and see if I can get it a little glossier. So I'm gonna tape up this part right here, like I said, while I do this. And when I'm done, pull the tape off and then clear coat the whole thing afterwards. So let me do that right now. Let me tape it up. So for the most part, as you can see, it's masked off. Again, not looking for perfection, just trying to change the color, like I said. Eventually I could have it powder coated. I can have it all sandblasted and powder coated, so no big deal. So like I said, this is gonna be black. So under here is black. I'm just gonna clear coat that after I put this over. Obviously I have that taped, this taped up. So yeah, I'm gonna lay that probably right here and start spraying the metal cast over it. See how it goes. So here goes nothing. Like I said, I already did this on my bash bar with another color. What I do remember about this stuff is it likes to run. So I'm definitely gonna stick with the lighter coats first. Make sure I get everything coated. Then I'll go back and do some heavier coats. For the most part, looks like the color I was hoping for, thankfully. Alright, I'm gonna stop right there and let that dry for a few minutes and I'll do another coat. Alright, so I don't know if you can see me with the way the camera's set up, but it's been a few minutes, so I'm gonna do another coat real quick. This stuff, as you do more coats, the darker it gets. So right now it's like a very light purple. The more coats I do though, you'll see it'll get darker. It should at least. again, let it sit, come back, do another one. All right, so again, been a few minutes. Let's start hitting it with a little bit of a heavier coat. Now that we got our few light coats down, there's some spots that are pretty blotchy, so try to cover those up. Look pretty good. All right, it's actually looking more like a, if you guys have seen the tile blow-off valves and all the tile stuff that's like anodized purple, I actually have one. I'll show you. It's in the garage, but that's actually what color it looks like. This isn't isn't really what the cap shows, but it is what it is. So I'll come back and do another coat in a minute or two. All right, so I actually found some of that glitter paint I was talking about that I couldn't find. Just didn't have a label on it, and I had to switch out the top, the cap, but I think it's gonna work. So I'm gonna spray some of that on here. Then I think I'll do one more coat of the purple over it. Then I'll pull the center piece, the tape off the center, put some of this on the center, and then clear coat the whole thing. So hopefully this works. So we'll find out, I guess. Alright, well, might have just messed the whole thing up actually, because now it's not spraying anymore. Uh-oh. Oh! Whoa! Hello. That wasn't supposed to happen. Well. Oops, I guess. Shit is all over my fingers now. Yard and part of the valve cover. Okay, so that did not go it all the way I wanted it to. Probably just ruined this valve cover, but it's okay. It's all right. I'm gonna put a coat of that purple over real quick just to seal it. There's glitter all over my hands. Glitter everywhere. Let's see what happens. Okay, so I put a few more coats of the purple over top, and it's a lot darker now, but whatever. I'm just gonna pull this tape off so I can clear coat the whole thing, the black that's underneath. I'm just gonna throw a few coats of clear coat over it. Hopefully it saves it a little bit. I kind of ruined it, but whatever, it is what it is. Let that sit for a minute and do another coat. Alright, you know what time it is. Let's do another coat. Clear runs like crazy, so I gotta be kind of light on the clear. I know what I just said, I gotta be light, but that's not light. I don't know if I'm the only one who gets carried away when they're painting something, but I always say, yeah, let me do a light coat, and then I end up doing that. I don't think I got any runs though, thankfully. So, I'll let it sit and I'll do 1 or 2 more coats afterwards. Alright, the sun's out now, so hopefully you guys can see the color. Let me move it over here a little bit so it's fully in the sun. Hopefully you guys can see that, the glitter in there. Didn't get completely ruined, thankfully. But yeah, this is what it looks like. So like I said, the center's still black and cleared, obviously. Turned out alright. Not too bad for whatever I paid. I think 14 bucks. I pulled this off too soon, so some of this is still tacky, that clear coat. But it is what it is. Again, not looking for perfection. So I'm gonna let this completely dry, then I'll pull it off and hold it up in the sun so you guys can see it. All right, so here's how it turned out when it's not in the sun. It looks really dark, but as soon as you walk into the sun, got that nice purple color. I don't know how much the camera's gonna pick up that, you know, that flake, that multicolor flake paint, but here's what it looks like. Definitely not the can color, more of like a tile purple, like I was saying earlier, but there we go. Alright guys, so there's my video of DIY paint job, my valve cover. It was like 15 bucks in total with paint, so just that purple with some clear coat. It already had that, you know, shiny base anyway, so that's what it looks like. I already showed you in the sun. Like I said, the head's off of this right now. It's at the machine shop. These are all the parts, waiting for it to come back from the machine shop. When it comes back, I'm gonna throw it back on, new head gasket and everything. Make a whole video of taking it off, putting it back on, all that. Hopefully that fixes all my issues and I can actually drive this car. So in the meantime, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and hopefully the next one's out pretty soon. So you guys have a good day. Peace out.